Okay. We've lived there for a couple weeks now. Like, what, 3? Are we at 3 now?
Okay. There we go. Now we're live.
Now we're live?
Yep. According to YouTube. Then it says, is Michael going to wear makeup and a corset? So this is the thing I thought of.
Okay.
I failed. In fact, I gained a pound.
Epically.
So I'm willing to go double or nothing. We're making it a vote. So either
Okay.
I will wear makeup next week, or I will let everybody decide if I double down on it and lose 10 pounds in 2 weeks. Otherwise, I wear a corset and makeup, and that is going to be set in stone. So we'll even have Erebeth come over and do some makeup.
Yeah, I'll do a short of that.
I vote makeup.
Just makeup next
Just
week?
makeup.
Vote.
Okay, where's my phone?
I don't know, but I have my sister.
We're like, oh, we will vote. Let's see.
So everybody's voting now.
Yeah.
On whether I wear makeup or makeup and a corset.
I got this.
What if you just wear makeup? It just means that you don't have to do anything extra next week. You just epically failed this week, right?
Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah.
wear makeup.
That's where I'm at. Yeah.
But I'm willing to go the whole nines with a corset.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm good.
Okay. Hello, everybody. How was your 2 weeks? I mean, you already said you epically failed, so...
Outside of that.
Yeah.
Good. Yeah, I'm still doing my shit.
Hi, Maxie. Okay.
So, yeah.
So you were supposed to get down to 235.
There we go. Yep, I was supposed to get down to 235. I didn't. In fact, I'm at 240. I was at 246 this morning.
Max, you're kind of heavy. I was just supposed to breathe because I was on vacation, and I breathed a lot of sun and food and ocean and a lot of alcohol and
at 7 a.m.
all the things.
Which is super healthy.
Super great.
For your mental health.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah.
Nia was just supposed to work out. Jen was just supposed to continue with her isometrics, diet, and rest and meds. Which you said you did that.
I did pretty good, but I just didn't feel good the whole
but you still worked on the stuff you were supposed to.
I still worked on other stuff.
And Chris was supposed to meal prep one time.
Yep, we're just waiting on Neil and Chris and whoever else joins us.
So, food-wise and everything else-wise, mental health and physical health-wise, how was your last 2 weeks?
Busy.
Yeah?
Yeah. Like for the longest time there, I'm like, I used to think I used to procrastinate quite a bit. But the last couple of weeks has been like non-stop. So I didn't really get to procrastinate at all. Hey, who is the lady next to Sam? This is Jen.
That's Jen. She doesn't like to be on camera very often, but sometimes she'll come down and talk.
Yep.
Sheeple likes the camera. Sheeple is going to have their own program.
Yes. How was your last 2 weeks?
Horrific and exhausting, but I'm getting there. And I didn't die today.
Hey, bonus.
I know.
But you've been pretty sick.
I have been very, very sick.
And it says, yo, what up, Jen?
And Shadow. Shadow has to come join us.
Shadow is always has to join us.
She's like, oh, there's 3 people now. I really have to be here.
They're the bestest and the goodest.
The Shadow knows.
Again, like I said, my last 2 weeks have been really great. Not necessarily from a physical health standpoint. Actually, it's not true.
Getting drunk at 10?
7. It was 7 a.m. She sent us snapshots of her being drunk at 7 a.m.
No, it was 10. No, it was 10.
Yeah.
because I didn't get on the boat until 8 o'clock, which would have been 7 o'clock
So
here.
we
I was
got on
gonna
the
say,
boat,
whose
immediately
time
started
are-
drinking.
Whose time are we talking about? Because Colorado time, you
But-
were pissed by
so it was like-
7:06.
No, it was like 9. It would have been 9:06 because it was like 10 something that I sent you that snap that I was like, drunk already.
I haven't even unpacked my bag.
No, we didn't even have our bags yet.
Nice. Drunk before your bag showed
When you
up.
when you get on a cruise, if you check your bags, and we had too many bags, we checked all our shit because I didn't want to carry it around because you don't get your room. Your rooms aren't done and ready until, depending on the cruise, between like 1:30 and 4:30. So you're on the cruise for a couple hours before you can go to your rooms.
Weird.
So yeah, well, it's because they turn them around so fast. So like our cruise docked, and they wanted everybody off the ship by 10 o'clock was the goal. Because they want everybody, and then they start boarding people at 11:30. So they have to have the time to get all those
Everything
rooms
clean.
cleaned and everything.
Yep.
So your rooms aren't ready. So we went and sat in a lounge, and they're like, rum punch and commemorative glasses, and we were all like,
Of course.
yes.
All right, let's get started.
So we each got our commemorative glass, and then we were like, okay, I don't want another glass. I just want a regular. We don't want a bunch of glasses. We just want regular.
Mm-hmm.
And they were like, okay. And they brought us a lot of regular. And
A lot.
a lot.
And we have pictures to prove it.
Yeah.
Michael, I really like this topic. What is your recent challenge with consequences? That's the whole vote. Is I need to lose 10 pounds in 2 weeks, or I wear a corset and makeup. Unless everybody votes that I just wear makeup next week.
Next week.
So far, it's
So far, it's looking
corset.
like 2 weeks. Come on. There you go.
Yeah, because I'm that type of person. I don't do very well with rewards, but consequences like help drive fear.
So
Oh yeah, I would love to see that. Everybody would.
So I think that realistically, because there are a lot of goldfish in this house, and maybe goldfish who are watching, we need to have daily consequences and short daily updates from like Sam or you.
I was thinking
hold
about-
on to those 30
well,
seconds.
I was thinking about doing a daily short.
Yeah, do
but
a daily
I
update.
did
often
do that.
forget.
That's the
Just
thing.
for a
Is
week
because I
or
did
so.
that.
End of the day.
Yeah, I tried doing that though, and I got
Yeah,
like
both of
8
us tried
days
to do
into
it,
it,
yeah.
and then I forget, and then it gets.
Well,
I
I'm
don't
here
know.
now to remind you, and that's why you have that awesome 5-year journal that you can write in. every day.
Yeah.
Thoughts?
I mean, we could try it.
Just because then you have that active consequence daily.
It actually was working really well, but then something happens, and then like one of us would forget, or both of us would forget.
Goldfish.
Yeah, because we're goldfish, and then it doesn't reconnect the next night to
Okay.
do another one.
What do they think? Would it be helpful for anybody else to do a daily connection?
I don't know.
Huh?
We're still waiting on our normals to show up.
Yeah,
I am
Diane's
the
the only one
same
here.
way,
Normies.
Michael. I always be negatively motivated, for better or worse. Yeah, that's like positive and
Well, because
reinforcements
you have
and
this, yeah, you have this whole
rewards.
thing in your
they
brain
don't
that you're
work
like,
on me. Like
I just
I
get it
couldn't
anyway.
care less,
like, what?
and
Yeah.
or I'll just get it myself. But if it's a consequence, and I try to keep to my word at all times, so
Therapy.
like when I no, it has nothing to do with therapy. I am more driven by consequence. I don't want to wear a corset and makeup.
Look at this cat. People are road racing.
Yeah,
I
we're
couldn't.
having a
Oh,
bad
I'm like,
moment.
What the hell are you doing?
We're listening to outside.
It was
and
weird because I couldn't tell if like the dog was
Yeah,
doing something upstairs, and then it occurred to me it's street
fun.
racing.
Yeah,
Ow, 336.
easily.
You just zapped the shit out of my finger.
Yeah, everything's so staticky.
Well, it's yeah, because the humidity is so fucking
So
low.
what is the actual title of tonight's show? I know what we're talking about, but hold on.
I
Mental health
can't
double or
remember.
nothing in
Um,
Sheeple Underground.
Okay.
Yeah. Cool. Because all you said to me was mental health.
Well, we had a couple different.
Things that
Just,
we were talking about.
That could go so many
We're
fucking
having a
ways.
hard time breathing back there.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you guys are aware if we need to go deep.
My new toy.
Yeah, do it because I'm struggling with the moment. It's bringing my heart rate up pretty high. And I was poisoned earlier today, so
Yeah,
I'm
it's
extra sensitive.
Ew, this lady that was checked in front of us,
Oh,
I could taste her.
Yeah.
higher than it was yesterday.
Yeah,
Yesterday was
it's
down to
over here
below
where
100.
I'm at right now.
You have to wait for about 5 seconds before it to
That
get an
that's
accurate
what's
reading.
hurting me. See that at 15?
Yeah,
When it was-
16.
This is what's hurting me. It's causing
17.
Going up.
actually causing me physical pain right now.
You have to wait about 5 seconds for it to get an actual updated reading.
It's Jen.
There's some
Oh shit!
unmitigated
No,
stuff
it's
right
that.
here, and there's ammonia.
Close that.
I can feel it.
No,
and
it's
there's
not
big-
ammonia. It's not ammonia. It's there's something in the box. I smelled it earlier.
If you smell it, you know it's.
I mean,
Well, put the lid on it.
Well, I'm curious, but I don't think that's it because see, if I have it in the box, like I can smell it. You're right, but it's going down over there. But there's actually ammonia here.
Mm-hmm.
It was brought up. She's got some of it,
Yeah.
but
Probably
there's
shadow.
I don't know if somebody kicked stuff around in the
That's kind of what it smells like.
376. That would make sense.
Well, it
Yeah.
was pushing 400 before I took the dealie out,
Just the litter needing.
and then I
The dog is losing her shit.
oh you scooped the boxes before we started.
I didn't scoop. I just
Mixed it up.
fixed, adjusted for other people because it was hurting then, and so that helped a little bit. But this here, you see where it's at
Yeah.
now. See how it's going up.
Somebody probably used
This
it.
is going up. So I'm just giving you a heads up because so is that goes up in direct tandem
Yeah.
because
With the...
I'm trying to process it and I already have radiation in me. So
Yeah,
if I
'cause
need
she got radiated
got
today.
radiated. So if I
Yay.
need a boogie, I love you guys and I'm really sorry.
This is a great idea, Michael. Maybe I should try something similar.
Crap, it's almost at 500.
Yeah, it was down to 100 and something yesterday.
Yeah, it's almost up at 5 right now.
So nobody still didn't put a lid on it?
Not this. I put it in there and it went down.
But still should have a lid on it. Okay, so one of the things we wanted to talk about mental health is the difference between toxic positivity and looking for the positive in things.
Glimmers.
Looking for glimmers.
Yes, glimmers.
Toxic positivity.
Yes. Do you
Yeah.
know what toxic positivity is?
When you say that, I get this vision of
My
some
mother.
uppity Bible thumping. Everybody needs a brownie.
Yeah,
women with
everything
the
happens
serving.
for a
Yeah.
reason. So toxic positivity is essentially gaslighting yourself.
Yeah.
Toxic positivity is when
Sitting in
you're
the middle of a fire. That's how the
fine,
house
yeah,
that's on
yeah,
fire.
fine, everything's
And you're
exactly-
drinking the
exactly right.
coffee at the
Yes.
table. This is fine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Somebody telling you that everything happens for a reason after your dog gets raped and burned in a fire, okay? That's toxic positivity. Hey, I don't know.
The hell? When your dog gets raped in the middle of a fire.
I hate when my dog gets raped. It all happens for a reason. But can you imagine a reason on God's green earth or anywhere else that should happen?
Right?
Like that would be God's plan? Is
Or
what
the
I'm
people,
asking.
or the people who tell you
I am more concerned with where you got the visual.
We saw a lot of dogs on our way.
You saw somebody raping a dog, and you thought to yourself, imagine that in a fire.
No. Hold on. Wait, there is actually, I can follow this.
She's got this.
Okay, so as we were leaving the house, we were talking about Tim Curry in Legend.
Yeah.
We were talking about there's a difference between Tim Curry in Legend and and tentacle porn.
Tentacle porn.
There's a whole difference. There's Tim
a difference.
Curry in Legend is hot as
Because if
hell.
you're talking
Like in
about
monster fucking.
porn,
That's
yeah.
what we were talking.
We were
Okay.
actually having this conversation because, of course, we were.
What?
So first of all,
Where the hell did tentacle porn come from?
Because there's a lot of octopuses.
there were a lot of tentacles on the bed today.
She's like, there's a lot of tentacles there. That
Oh, shit.
some kind of porn I skipped through.
Swipe right.
So you immediately thought to yourselves, but I'd fuck Tim Curry.
As a monster?
Yes.
Absolutely. Have you seen him in that movie? Pull it up.
Yes.
Oh, that shit hot. Oh, yeah.
Right?
He's got the horns. Oh my god.
Pennywise.
I mean,
Well, okay.
again,
Tim Curry is Pennywise.
There's never been a Tim Curry
Keep
where
it
I wasn't
edgy.
like, yeah, I would take that home ever. He doesn't have one, not ever. But that was the conversation we were having because we're normal,
I still like to use Mr. Body.
normal, right?
Yeah. Okay, but anyway, back to
toxic positivity.
We're watching animal porn. Mary had a little lamb.
So toxic positivity are
Yes.
people that are like, oh, pray your cancer away. It's okay.
Or looking in the mirror and just doing some kind of weird seance, or no, some kind of weird visual. What does your mom want you to do? Look in the mirror and.
So I have this chronic illness, right? I'm sick every day. It's getting progressively worse. Eventually, it will kill me. These guys are taking care of me, which is fabulous. Some days are better than others. You hear my mother, whom I love very, very much, who asks all the questions that a lot of people ask, which is, have you tried meditation? Do you drink enough water? Have you tried cleaning up your
these
diet?
herbs?
Have
Like
you tried, modern exercise? Have you tried all these things? Yeah, believe me, if you're sick all the time, you've tried everything. Please stop asking. Secondly, she wants me to do this mind over matter thing. Okay, look in the mirror and say, all is well in my world. My body is healthy. And realistically, pieces and components of that are great for self-visualization and actualizing. But you also need to have medicinal components. And there's portions of that actually have been shown, cite your sources, some really negative consequences called toxic positivity, which means that your brain is you're gaslighting yourself, right? So you're saying everything's fine, and your body knows that it's not, and it actually builds up stress toxins and your cortisol level. That's right. 10 points for Gryffindor.
That's exactly so. But there's a difference
No
between.
points will be awarded. May God have mercy on your soul.
There's a difference between that kind of and looking for the positives and changing the way you think about things. For example, if we'll say today was a shit day, which it wasn't, we had a good day, but we'll say today was a really shitty day, and you look back and all you can think is, well, the last 3 days have all just been shit, and it's been all this bad stuff's happened and blah 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 blah, and then your mind just focuses on those negative things.
You gotta accentuate the positives.
Yes. But so by taking a look at, okay, in the last 3 days, for example, today, Jen and I found this really cute coffee shop that had the best
pie,
gluten-free pie. We sat down in the coffee shop and ate with a fork this was cherry fucking
this was
pie.
A 12-inch. It was a foot across.
Okay, so they brought it back, and it is good.
It's so good.
But so rather than be like, man, everything just sucked, and I got a flat tire, and I got all this and this and this, and you take a look at what else happened today that wasn't all negative, or take a look at those, like, oh, okay, we didn't get a flat. We actually had a really good day today, honestly.
I got poisoned. I got poisoned today.
Yeah,
intentionally poisoned, and almost got caught at the hospital permanently.
Yeah,
I mean, people laugh in my class.
Good.
They did. Sam had excellent coffee.
Know how I made them laugh was got to do our image journal, and essentially it's just describing things you see.
Have you heard what he did? Oh
no.
God!
Well, so she's like, anybody want to share? I said, well, I started off, I love peanut butter. I mean, I'm talking, I'll get a Costco-sized bucket and spoon it out.
Speaking of porn.
And so it's a little after 11 last night, and I'm tired. And I wrote something semi-erotic about my peanut butter.
And he brought it to school
about the creaminess on the taste on my tongue, and the whole 9 yards.
Wow!
And he thinks we're bad. He brought that to class.
The teacher thought it was funny.
That was your class. That was what you brought to class today.
No. I brought a Brother's Lament to class.
Oh,
but she can see my image.
Oh, okay.
But I thought it was funny. She just wanted people to share what they yeah.
It was creamy. It was tasty. It was smooth.
Oh yeah.
And then his whole class was like, "We gotta go out for a smoke."
That
peanut butter got to me.
Yeah, it was like the whole taste on my tongue and this creamy smoothness.
That peanut butter's getting to me.
Right. Well,
as I told her, that's what happens when you try to write at 11:30 at night.
He was a little tired. Okay, but there's science here. There's science, and that's what we were talking about yesterday.
This is what we were talking about yesterday.
The science is Homo sapien as a species is set up to really accentuate and look for the negative, look for the pitfalls. It's a survival instinct, right? We all want to survive. And so we're hardwired to really notice, is this negative? Is this something we need to overcome, and to pay attention to that? Now, anybody who has additional trauma, and that can be an eating disorder, it can be a chronic illness, the death of a loved one, something that happened in your childhood, you name it, it tends to make those sort of synoptic connections hardwired. So now you've got I-25 in your head going towards the negative, and really paying attention, and really markering, and really sort of setting up stones where that's at. But what you can do to find other routes to make what Sam and I were talking about as dirt roads in your brain, is you can look for those glimmers. We saw these cute dogs on the road. We're going to write it down in this glimmer journal.
I called one a rat.
She did.
We're going to talk about raping dogs in fire.
We're going to laugh a lot today. We're going to have some delicious food. We're going to write it down. And at the end of the day, we're going to review that so that our brain can hold on to that, and we can start to reprogram it, not consistently and constantly looking for those negatives for survival, but also realizing that we're not actually in fight or flight all the time, right? That's the science. And it's some good shit.
Well, that's for Homo sapiens. What about Homo superior?
Same thing. You just have to work harder at not looking at the negative.
Wow.
What? Okay, I missed it.
I said you just have to look harder at not looking at the negative.
Mm-hmm.
You just have to work harder at it.
Mm-hmm.
No, it comes naturally.
Mm-mm.
Oh my.
We've all talked to you. We all know that's a lie.
So you all admit I am Homo superior.
It's getting into fat bird territory for my heart now.
Yeah. Well, you're getting active. Hey, well, should we talk about hers before she leaves then?
Oh no, it's whatever. I'm here. We're halfway through, and I have an inhaler in my machine upstairs. Yeah.
So one of the things that I talked about, that I brought up yesterday when Jen and I were talking about this, because she did a whole she has this whole idea that she wants about this more detailed, that she wants to put on Sheeple Underground. And what I brought up, and I was like, you want to hear a story relating to this, and I will share this. When I was like 15 years old, being a person who had a lot of trauma in my life and stuff like that, everything was always negative. And then I took a look at my aunt, who's a very, very negative person. And it's like she purposely seeks out the negative in every situation. Holy shit.
I know. I can feel it.
So I took a look at her and was like, I don't want to be like that. How do I change that? And so I consciously had to think about so instead of looking for the negatives in every situation, I'd be like, okay, well, while this really sucked, at least I got, okay, well, we are stuck here on the highway with my engine blown. At least I knew it was going to happen, and I'm not too far from someone who can help me.
Yeah. Hey, when my engine gets blown.
Huh?
Wow.
Actually, no, I don't.
I was going to say, that's new to me, and it's the first time I've heard that. I don't know. He hates it when his engine gets blown? I don't know.
It doesn't sound like you at all.
I know, right? So a few years ago, I was driving the van home to Sterling from Denver, and I called my mom, and I'm like, Mom, this sounds horrible. It sounds like I'm going to put a rod through the engine. And she's like, well, see how close you can get to home. Hopefully you can get it home. And I went, okay, let's do this. So I drove, and I got 5 miles down the highway from where I called her. And I straight up put a rod through the engine. Mm-hmm. I pulled over to the side, and I was just chilling. I knew exactly what happened, and I was like, this is cool. Mm-hmm. At least I'm just going to have this towed to Brian's house. I'd called Brian, let him know, and he's like, yeah, just bring it over. You're fine. And I was like, cool, that sounds good. I had 2 different people stop, and I think they thought I was the craziest person they've ever met in their life, because they were like, do you need help? Can I help you with anything? I'm like, nah, it's cool. I just put a rod through the engine. I'm waiting for the tow truck. In exactly that tone. And it could have been, if I wouldn't have made that decision in my life to look for the positive and try and be a more positive person, if that would have happened, even knowing that I was going to put it, I could have been pissed off. I could have been devastated. I could have been like, I can't believe this happened, and this shit always happens to me, and all that kind of negativity. But instead I was like, well, I didn't make it as far as I was hoping, but okay, it's great.
Shit happens.
Shit happens. And instead of it being a super, super stressful situation that could have made me feel sick and could have been like, I can't believe this always happens, and that negative that's going to add that cortisol, that's going to add that extra stress, I was like, well,
it is what it is.
It is what it is. That happens.
You know what's weird?
Huh.
My daughter.
Which one?
My oldest.
Oh, God.
So, Arabeth has this habit of melting down.
Yes.
But there are some things where it will not bug her. It just bounces off, like her tires. When her tire went flat on the freeway.
Yeah, she just called and she's like,
it was no skin off her fucking back. She had to spend $300 on a new tire. Whatever. She was like stupidly calm about it. But we have videos of her freaking out over Taco Bell.
I can explain that. Go ahead. You want to?
You can talk about the Taco Bell thing. I want to speak to the fact that when a bad thing happened and a real life event where she could have been harmed and other people could be harmed, and there wasn't a thing she could do except move forward and ask for help, that it didn't freak her out. And I love speaking to that because it is literally the reason that I'm here.
Yeah.
And that's...
Go ahead. Like,
you don't know.
I was going to say, you really don't know?
Because your children and your friends know that in any moment where their back's against the wall like that, in any moment where they feel threatened, if they call you, you're going to show up and you will handle it. Under no circumstances would you have left her there. Under no circumstances would anything bad befall her. And she knows to her core that that is the case, that she is loved unconditionally and she is protected for life. I've never seen anything like it until I came here. I've never felt anything like it, but I've seen it even when your children piss you off. If somebody calls and they are in trouble, Sam called and she was in trouble in the middle of an intersection, and you had to push the car with no gas in it 250 feet to the gas pump.
It was more than that. It was like half a block.
That regardless of whether or not you'll be frustrated, regardless of whether or not it's a pain in the ass, regardless of whether or not it's an inconvenience, you're going to show the fuck up. Nobody shows up like you do. They are never going to have to worry.
I'm homo superior.
Okay. The other, what I was going to touch on in that, because that's 100% true. The other thing I was going to touch on about that, where he's talking about the difference in her
the meltdown.
Freaking out, the meltdowns versus the minor things. So if you do any research on autism, meltdowns, or ADHD, which both of your girls have been diagnosed with.
And your wife,
people,
and your best friend.
Yeah, people.
Oh, you drink water. Autism. Oh, you were.
Oh my God.
This morning with Jen, me, and Annika in the car.
Yes.
So, people with certain types of mental disorders, like autism and ADHD, have a tendency to handle important shit. And you've seen me in these situations. This is a really good example of me. Hold on, no, like emergency situations.
I don't know if dropping your brother in the middle of a parking lot of Walmart constitutes as.
I handled it real well.
Actually,
I handled it real well.
Yep.
But like
the truck didn't even stop. You were out the door and dropping his ass.
But when it comes to like emergency situations or things where you should fall apart, like the tire for Arabeth or the things like that, we tend to get very logical, very calm, and are like, okay, I'm taking care of this. Arabeth made the phone call she needed. She took care of the stuff she needed. Same when she wrecked my car. Okay. Really, but because we handle those big things so well that cause most normal people to have those freak out, that's where you expect. It's the small things that tend to, like, I don't like Taco Bell, so I'm gonna have this kicking, screaming fit on the floor of the car. And that has to do with that's how her brain handles and processes stuff. And I'm the same way.
I'm thirdly that way.
Yeah. Things that
It's
are
bad.
important and major, I'm like, I got this and I can handle them
That's
to
what I
the
was telling Jen.
House is
How
on
about
fire.
that's
It's
what I was telling
fine.
Jen. I should just go ahead and move in the apartment. You guys can have the house.
House is on fire. Totally fine. Somebody didn't kill the cat. Losing my mind.
Yeah.
Screaming on the stairs.
Yeah. I mean, that's
Totally normal. For narrow atypicals.
for special people. Nobody's joining us. Nobody loves us anymore. Just Diana. Just Diana loves us.
I don't know where Neil or Chris are at.
Mm-hmm.
She's on the text.
Oops, sorry.
Oh,
I dropped
hey,
the machine.
you know what? I'm gonna go ahead and keep talking.
Okay.
They never know when we're going to show up.
Oh,
They're pretty
he's
inconsistent.
got his. He's driving. He's doing
Yeah.
the bus thing now, so
Yeah.
he can't watch. That's right. I forgot.
So,
I'm showing 5 watching on my
yeah,
YouTube.
just
Mine
we
says
have nobody.
who that
four.
is.
YouTube
Yeah.
has the YouTube problem.
Okay.
But so switching the way you think about things in the way can improve your physical health by so much, because having that negative spiral constantly and constantly and constantly ups your cortisol, right? It's cortisol.
Yeah, it's a portable.
Yeah. Which is what causes your body to store fat, especially in your midsection.
Yep.
But in general, that is what causes your body to store fat, the more stressed you are. It also can help with, or by changing the way you look at things and trying to find more positive in every day and looking at those glimmers and viewing, it can help reduce your cortisol levels, and it can help reduce all your stress levels. Because if you stop looking at everything like everything's fucked up and everything always bad happens to me and everything's always negative, and you're not looking at absolutes like that, because when you're putting that out into the world, your brain hears that.
Yeah, but there's times where it feels like
there are
that's
times
what's going on,
that
because
there's
been days here
There's times
where it
when
would
that's
be
actually what's going on.
one thing after another, and you get by
Yes.
noon, you're like, I'm fucking going back to bed.
And that's accurate.
Yes. Yes.
And we're not saying gaslight yourself. We're saying
No.
on those days, if I wake up and my body is actively trying to kill me, and I'm talking to doctors and they're actively trying to kill me, and then I talk to my family and they're actively waiting for me to die, and then I'm here, and for whatever reason the kids are being kids, and then I wake up because one of the animals is thrown up on me in my sleep. You know what I mean? Like, that's a rough day. And we're not saying like gaslight yourself and just say, oh, all is well in my world. What we're saying is, on that bad day, when I went outside, the weather was still gorgeous. I still saw 2 dogs. I still got a warm hug from someone that I love. And noticing those things changes your brain chemistry so that it doesn't seem, and the reason that this is important, particularly for my channel, particularly for the audience that I'm headed towards, is because if you don't augment some of that negativity that you're going to hit every day, and you let your brain make I-25 and only remember and pick up and file the negative things, suicide rates go way down.
Well, because you stop remembering there's positive
You
things.
stop
you
thinking
sit
there's
there-
positive things at all.
So when your glimmers was seeing 2 dogs, and when you get here, you immediately thought, let's throw them in a fire after raping them.
I wasn't thinking. I was thinking somebody else would do that. And then that would be horrible.
Yeah, we never said we were
I was
raping
saying
them.
that would be traumatic.
Still a little bit north of morbid.
Yeah.
Yes, you've met us.
Yeah.
Okay, so
Again.
I'm watching on my phone but can't comment. I can't watch and next simultaneous.
Yeah.
Right. That's missed last 3 minutes. Okay, no problem, Chris. No worries. I kind of figured as much. I completely forgot, like when I did it, that you said something about doing the bus thing. So
Watching on the phone.
no problem.
I love you guys.
I love you. Are you bailing?
I have to. It hurts like somebody kicked me in the chest.
Okay. Do you want to talk real quick before you run up about what Sheeple Underground is? What your plan for it is, real fast, and then run away.
Okay. I don't have any. I didn't create something yet for people to click on yet.
That's
Is that-
fine. No, we haven't done the YouTube channel. That's
Okay.
okay. We're gonna do that after the show.
Okay.
So, Jen, we talked about that. We touched on this a little bit the other day.
Oof.
Last time we were on, and Jen is going to create a channel.
This is Sheeple.
This is Sheeple, and she's gonna call it Sheeple Underground. She wants to talk about. What are you gonna talk about?
So, Sheeple is my emotional support sheep.
Mm-hmm.
I have an emotional support sheeple.
Mm-hmm.
And the reason is because I have some chronic illness and that it can be very difficult emotionally, which is something that we're talking about today, as far as health, but it can also be very difficult financially and functionally. It can be very difficult on your relationships. And so, because they're they're 25% of the U.S. population at last count. And again, anybody who wants to cite their sources because they're a nerd like me, I'm going to send them to Michael and you can pin them after this.
Oh, I could too.
Yeah, is a disabled population, and many of those people are looking to get disability, which takes years and years, if you're lucky in this country, if you ever get it. And because that happens, because it's so disheartening, because there are so many struggles and barriers to living a safe or comfortable or just free life as someone with a disability in this country, I want to start Sheeple Underground. Michael and Sam are helping me get it set up to talk about ways to survive, and not just to survive, but in some ways to thrive if you can. And so I want to make that available to anybody who has a difference, a disability, or anything that they really struggle with, so that they know that there are other ways to make it financially and physically and mentally, and there are ways to survive living in this unique state that we have going on currently, even though the administration would love people like me to just be dead because we're a drain on society, according to them. But we're not, and we have something to give. All of us have something to give. And Sheeple Underground is going to help maintain survivors, period.
There you go. Okay, you're running away?
I'm going to go somewhere to breathe.
Okay.
So now Jen has to leave because she has EDS, so we just talked about, and reactive airway disease. And so she's hypersensitive. I don't know what that could, why it's going up so high, but I did look up TVOC. Okay, so the TVOC, when I looked it up, it's an average of all the different organic compounds that could be in the atmosphere. So it's I don't know what the hell that is. You sure it's not?
I don't want it.
Oh, here it's him. He wants to double check.
No, I don't. Oh, censor. So this is a toy that we're going to be showing off on her channel. It's from Ten Top.
Yeah, cool.
It measures PM particles, the AQI index, and analyzes for formaldehyde and TVOCs. So we're going to give it a few seconds here. I'm going to. I don't think it is.
It's going up.
Yeah. Well, it was up to 40 something when she was aiming at the floor, so that's still way higher than her apartment, way higher than Walmart. Walmart, I think, got the highest at Walmart was 0.08.
It's crazy. Is it false? It's still gross. Yeah. Stretch. Oh, I made it.
Sweet.
Anyway.
Okay, so what else we talk about here?
I had something, but I don't remember what.
Let's see. Michael, I'm going to be honest with you. These past few months, I've been really depressed and compensated by overeating.
That is a really common thing for depression.
Yeah,
and being able to.
I am a stress eater.
Yeah, Michael's a stress eater. Chris has admitted to being a stress eater. Yeah. I have started to really get away from stress eating, which is I'm really proud of myself.
I haven't. Actually, no. The last few weeks, I haven't gained any, but I haven't lost any. So I've
gained quite a bit.
I've plateaued.
But I am restarting hardcore on Friday morning. I'm not waiting till Monday.
Not on a Monday?
Not on a Monday.
Food is the only thing that seems to come for me. Yes.
Here's the thing. You have to change how you look at food. And the only way that's that's the only way to not gain when you're stressed, when you're upset.
Get more into masturbation.
Wow.
What?
Wow.
Of all things to be addicted to, it's hardly the worst.
True. Very true. Wow.
Go on OnlyFans, make money at it.
Right?
I do that too. Who doesn't?
Yeah, see, Jen's
Friday
Friday
becomes her meal prep is Thursday.
And I go back to, so it technically is my Monday. If we're honest, I am waiting till Monday. I go back to work on Friday.
Oh.
So we meal prep on Thursday.
It's a Monday somewhere.
Yeah. And I go back to work on Friday, and I'm starting with 3 protein days starting Friday. So I'll do Friday, Saturday, Sunday as protein days. And Mom and I talked about it, and I'm really going back to really hardcore trying to do Lean for Life. And so.
Well, according to this, there's only 15 minutes left. Looks like I'm going to be doing 10 pounds in 2 weeks, or I'm going to be wearing a corset and makeup.
And makeup. You'd be so pretty. So pretty.
I feel pretty. So pretty.
We should have like really
So
upped
it'll
it.
be.
And I have
I'll
some.
look like
I have
Donovan at Halloween.
Yeah. I was gonna say we should have really upped it because I got some heels that fit you and some thigh highs too. I have a garter belt. It'd be great.
If I'm doing a whole Rocky Horror Picture Show,
yeah, that's all I could think was.
I'm gonna need a reward.
That should be your
do the
next
dance for Time Warp.
That should be your next like full on 12-week challenge that you do. If you don't complete your challenge, you should have to do the full
Go Rocky Horror Picture Show.
Yeah.
Tim Curry, the whole.
Yeah, that'd be amazing. That'd be so great.
Oh, we'd probably get in trouble, but
Why?
I can learn the dance to Time Warp and do Time Warp on stream.
Be awesome. That'd be so cool.
I don't know about that. That's going to be, maybe I'll make that a birthday thing.
Yeah.
My mouth is writing checks my body can't cash.
See, Jen says I'm not going back to my diet hardcore until the housing issues are resolved. That I mean,
well, we also found that she needs carbs, so she can't do the whole net 30 just yet.
Yeah.
Or whole 30.
Yeah.
So.
Okay. What is the date today?
No, it's only going to be stuck in my head.
3/10?
For what?
What's
Today?
the date today?
It is the 10th.
Which I believe is what I just said. So.
Oh, you're shutting down already? We're only at 7:46. Oh, Shadow. God damn.
I was just trying to fill out my sheet while we were talking. Hi, Shadow. So Jen and I somehow lost 2 hours today. 2 whole hours. We have no idea where they went. Not 2 hours in a row either. So on the way up to her doctor's appointment.
Maybe y'all were abducted.
That's what we said.
And then they brought you back.
That's what we said. Okay, so
you failed their test and they're like, nah, fuck this.
So on the way to her doctor's appointment, it should have taken 54 minutes. That's what Google said. We left at 1:30. We got to her doctor's appointment at 3 o'clock. We have no idea how that happened. Then, on the way back, Google said it was going to take an hour and 20 minutes, an hour 30 minutes, and made it back in 48 minutes. So, we were excited because we were back, okay? And both we're like, okay, we have plenty of time that she can go take a shower, we can run to Maverick, and be back way in enough time to go to the show. Well, we get in the car, and I was like, we have 20 minutes, so we have to be back for the show. And she's like, where did that hour go?
I'm not saying it was aliens.
But it was aliens. That's what we both said. We were both like,
everybody in my anthropology. Oh, my God. So,
okay.
Dr. Balco and Dr. Federer are like bashing, what's his name? That does the ancient alien guy? Yeah, oh, God, yeah. He doesn't have a degree.
No, he doesn't.
No.
No, he's just like this
So,
TV personality that
Ancient Aliens is like getting bashed to hell and gone in my anthropology
I'm
class.
sure. That's funny.
And oh my god! So I made the greatest joke. Sorry, this is a little off
No,
topic.
you're good. We're just.
I was talking about. We were talking about the first inhabitants of the U.S. How Christopher Columbus didn't discover shit.
No,
people were already here. You can't discover something that was already there. About 14,000 years ago, they believe that Southeast Asians were the ones that colonized the Americas because they share the same DNA.
Yeah.
And so we were going over all these conspiracy theories and shit. And one of them wasn't necessarily a conspiracy theory, but the Norse have been here about 500 years before Columbus.
Yes.
And they landed in Newfoundland. And they found some butternuts at the camp. And so one of the questions was, well, what's the significance of the finding butternuts in Newfoundland? And one of the things is that butternuts are not indigenous to Newfoundland. So that shows that the Norse had to travel further south to bring those butternuts back because it didn't exist there.
Yeah.
Also, one thing he pointed out was that then the natives that traded with the Norse could have traded as well.
Yeah.
So the Norse didn't necessarily have to travel there, but
I mean,
and my reply was how they had to go travel, and then I put in parentheses or italicized that after it was but an African swallow could have dropped it, could have carried it.
Could have carried it.
And I didn't think anybody's going to get it. I'm like,
yeah,
that's obscure as fuck. So,
but it's not because you're in an anthropology class. So
no, hold on.
Okay.
Dr. Balco replies, but you got to remember, or four more. The African swallow is not migratory, so it had to be a couple of European swallows carrying it. Like, oh, you got the reference.
Awesome. So great.
For those of you playing at home, that was a Monty Python joke. It was fucking amazing.
That's so great.
I thought for sure they were going to get in trouble. It seemed like Dr. Balco has a similar
sense of humor. Okay. What's I don't know how to tie in a goal.
African swallow, but not a European swallow.
I don't know how to tie in a.
I suppose two of them could carry it with a piece of box. If you would have mentioned that, I would have wet myself.
Right? That would have been great. Okay, I need goals this week, but I don't know how to tie in goals with what our topic is.
I have a goal.
Okay.
I want liquor.
Okay.
I didn't have my show last night. I haven't had anything to drink in a while.
I can't say the same thing.
Yeah, well, no shit. You drink everything. All of mine, all of Jen's, all of the kids, all at once.
Oh yeah, I drink everybody's.
She drank everything everywhere all at once.
Pretty much. I ate all the gluten, all the carbs, all the everything.
And you.
Okay.
I have those emojis.
I love those emojis. The aliens.
Oop. Neil has special emojis, but she never showed up.
I know. Okay. I don't know, again, how to tie goals in with today's show.
Mental health goals. What about not getting stabby?
Not getting stabby.
Everybody sign up for a therapist.
Ooh, I like that. Okay, Jen's got it. She's got an assignment for this week for everybody.
Oh, okay. An assignment.
I want everybody to write one glimmer a day and review them at the end of the week.
So we'll review our glimmers tomorrow or next week?
Yes.
What is a glimmer? Sorry, maybe I missed something. Okay, so yeah, a glimmer. We were talking about glimmers at the very beginning.
Mm-hmm.
They are positive things that you come across throughout the day. They brought up 2 dogs right before they brought up raping them in a fire. Channel's never going to get monetized.
Nope.
Well,
okay.
said the R word. What, retard?
So a glimmer is a positive thing in your day. It's something that's just like sparkly in all the darkness. Is kind of that's where it's called a glimmer. Is it something that?
So like,
what is a glimmer for you today?
A glimmer for me was making people laugh at my peanut butter.
Your sexy peanut butter.
My sexy peanut butter.
My glimmer for the day was Jen sitting in front of. I have a picture.
Oh, her with that pie.
With the pie, with the.
Oh yeah, she had her tongue sticking out and everything.
With a fork. In a full-size cherry pie. The pie was fucking good.
Yeah.
But that was my glimmer for the day. It was the best picture I've had. Oh, there you go. It's the opposite of a trigger. It triggers joy instead of negativity. Yeah. So record one glimmer a day, and we will share our glimmers next Tuesday.
Okay. I'm going to forget, but I have enough of them every day that, yeah, that one right there. That's fine.
Hi. I have another glimmer for today. You want to know what it is? Speaking of this one right here, look, she lets me do this.
And she slashes your throat.
No, she doesn't. She just lets me snuggle her.
Yeah, do it to Max.
I can snuggle Max too. Max loves to snuggle me. Max will snuggle me. She doesn't let many people snuggle her. This one never lets anybody pick her up or snuggle her. And
she's very, very, very particular.
And she...
My glimmer today was finding gluten-free pecan pie in a tiny town in the middle of nowhere. But did she eat pecan pie?
No, we're getting ready to.
No,
yep. Doing it. She knows. I have Benadryl to go with it.
I need an EpiPen.
We're gonna have pecan pie chased with Benadryl. Doing it.
I would go follow around with an EpiPen, but they're $1,500 a piece now.
Right?
Actually, I have no idea. They were down to like what, $7, $15, something like that, something stupid low.
Mm-hmm.
But then this administration said, "Fuck that."
Yeah. See, Diane says, "Oh, cool concept. I haven't heard this word before." Yeah,
it's a really glimmer, not to be confused with sparkling vampires.
There's nothing wrong with sparkling vampires.
Yeah, there's a lot wrong with. Yeah, there is.
There's not.
Yes.
I'm gonna hold you down and make you watch a movie with me someday.
No.
It's happening. I'll make you watch all 5 of them.
What were they, psychos?
I don't care how crazy they were.
Do they look like psychos?
That's what
they were. Vampires. Psychos do not explode when sunlight hits them. I don't give a fuck how crazy they are.
I haven't heard that line in a really long time.
It's in one of my videos.
But so we this week are keeping track of glimmers each day, and we will revisit and talk about that next week. I will put it on the channel.
That's why I haven't watched the new Batman.
Why?
Because my Batman doesn't sparkle.
Batman sparkles?
Same actor. In Twilight.
Oh, okay.
Jesus.
I didn't know he played Batman.
Oh, yeah.
I had no idea. That's pretty funny.
Fabulous.
Pretty good. I like it. Okay. Do we have anything else anybody else wants to bring up? Do we want anybody else need to vote?
So, yep, there's only 4 minutes left. We got the vote here. Makeup and corset in 2 weeks, which means I need to lose 10 pounds in 2 weeks, or I'm wearing a corset and makeup. And I weighed myself this morning at 246.
That's mine.
That is yours. What was it? I even screenshotted it so I can put it up on the blog. Okay, so this morning I weighed 246.2. So in 2 weeks I need to weigh 236.2. Or I'll be in a corset and makeup. But I do like your idea of the Rocky Horror Picture Show. Just that do cosplay of Tim Curry. Oh, that just made me shudder.
It would be so fun.
Learn how to do the time warp and then do the whole...
Oh my god, it'd be amazing. It'd be so great. You'd have to practice walking in heels though, because...
Oh, you know what I'd do? I have that camera.
Yeah.
We could do a whole music video.
Yep.
No, I'm
Think
half
that.
tempted to do it. It's just cause. So yeah, I'm gonna work on that and see what a good. I want
Good
to
way
challenge
to-
myself, but I don't want to set myself up for failure.
yeah.
But if I want to do it, I'm gonna do it right, and we'll go the whole 9 with it. We'll probably get demonetized. Well, no, because
If
we're not monetized
so
anyway.
it doesn't matter.
So fuck it. We'll go
Done.
ahead and do Time Warp. Dress up as Tim Curry. We'll do the whole music video and everything to go with it.
Okay. That'll be fun. Now Michael's like, I don't want to. I don't want to.
I am just trying to
Mm-hmm. That'd be great. Be so great. So what I'm hearing, Jen, we're finding some fudge.
Oh, yeah, fudge. We go to Voodoo Donuts every morning.
Oh yeah, there's a Voodoo in the airport. Mm-hmm. I got him.
Because there's some things I will not turn down.
I know.
Voodoo and coffee.
Yeah.
I will never turn down coffee or voodoo.
That's
And if
I brought him Dutch yesterday,
yeah.
and he's like,
Is it skinny or
He goes-
regular?
and he takes another sip, and he's like, "You got me regular coffee, didn't you?" And I was like, "Yeah, you had your blood drawn today, so I thought you needed a real one, real coffee."
They're trying to set me up for failure. But according to my data and my diet plan, if I was to remain active, it wouldn't fucking matter. I lost when we were living in Westminster. I was down to 218 by the time I moved out. I was down to 216 by the time I got into this place. And all of that, I could eat whatever the fuck I want. The trick was I made sure that I was active enough to burn it off.
Okay, let's be honest about why you weighed what you weighed when you moved into this place.
Around 6 years ago.
No.
Oh,
Why?
that was during COVID.
That was during COVID, and
I
you were
survived
eating
off of
meat and cheese
meat
trays
trays.
at the hotel.
Yeah, and the only thing to fucking do in COVID was
walk
around the
the
hotel.
hotel.
Everything was closed, so
God, Mike would make
Golf was right next door.
Mike would
Couldn't
make
go
like
swimming. Couldn't play
once
the
an
hot tub.
hour. He was out, and we would walk when I'd get home from work or back to the hotel from work. Him and I were walking like 4 or 5 laps a night, and he'd already walked that more
because there was nothing to fucking do.
Yeah, nothing to do.
Everything was shut down. This was like at the peak of COVID, so
Yeah,
everything was fucking closed.
It was April of 2020 that we were in the hotel.
So, yeah, there was nothing I could fucking do except for walk, and then I lived off of meat and cheese trays and whatever their continental breakfast thing at the Hilton at that point was an orange.
apple?
Or no, you're right. It was
An
it was the
apple?
green apple, the juice,
And the
and
Nature's Valley,
the
the crunchy granola bars.
No, it wasn't crunchy. It was the soft ones I used to get all the time
Oh,
before I
okay.
started doing Nature's Valley. It was Nutri-Grain bars.
Nutri-Grain bars. Okay.
So it was a Nutri-Grain bar, a juice, and an apple.
Yeah.
That was my breakfast every morning, and then I lived off of meat and cheese trays
Mm-hmm.
because we live in a hotel. You don't have a lot of options, and especially
Oh.
when all of the restaurants were closed.
Yeah.
This is like seriously at the peak of COVID, nothing was
So
fucking.
it's not
open.
like we could order out
yeah,
or
couldn't
anything
order
like that.
out. The
We'd
kitchen
go-
was closed.
And there was just a tiny little, hotel fridge. So it's not like he could buy a lot. So
So I had to go down to Walmart every other day and just buy a bunch of cheese and meat trays. After waiting in line because they only allowed so many people in the store at a time.
yep.
I'm like, motherfuckers, here, I'll take my dilly in there and I'll show you just how bad the fucking air is.
Right.
This thing is pretty fun.
So
But yeah, it was I lost weight quick because
Yep.
it was all virtually pure protein
yeah,
all day. So I know I can do it.
It's just the
I just need to do it. And I think that's the
Again.
name.
voodoo and fudge.
I can do it. Even with voodoo and fudge. Fuck you. Ugh.
10 pounds, 2 weeks.
10 pounds in 2 weeks. I'm almost 50 years old. Who's going to bet on that? Anybody? Any takers? I wish the channel was monetized. If Crossing Colorado was monetized, I would put that on as a goal, a monetary goal.
Oh yeah.
$50, I'll do Tim Curry dressed up and do Time Warp and do a
Right.
music video of it.
That'd be amazing.
We could do a recreation of Rocky Horror Picture Show.
Just, it's $20. $20. I got $20.
I
might
said
have-
50.
I got a $2 bill.
I'm not that cheap.
Hold on. I got a $2 bill.
I could bring that up on Rider Sanctuary.
Right?
If Rider Sanctuary brings in $100, I'll do the Time Warp video.
Oh no, where's my $2 bill? Oh, there it is. I'll give you my $2 bill if you'll do it.
No.
$2 bill.
Sweet. I have 2 of them that are ripped in half in that box, actually.
Yeah.
I saw them today. Make him dance for it. Chicka bow bow.
No. This is a 2017 series.
For the longest time, I had $38 in $2 bills in my wallet at all times, and I'd leave the $2 bill as a tip when I got coffee.
Yeah.
That was 30 years ago when
So
$2 would go a long way.
So many people nowadays think $2 bills are fake.
That's because Gen Z is stupid.
Yeah. A lot of them can't count money. Okay.
Don't wonder why there's a male loneliness epidemic. You see that thing?
No.
Oh, okay.
It is 8 o'clock and I have pecan pie upstairs that I need to eat. So, any other questions, comments, concerns, thoughts?
No, not that I can think of. We'll let. I will have as soon as Sheeple Underground has an actual channel. I will share it on the community tab, and then we'll link to Jen's channel so anybody can subscribe to it. We're also going to be talking about just survival in general. So, yeah,
I'm pretty excited to help her get started with that.
Yep, I think she's gonna do a lot of good for a lot of people. So we're gonna set that up. I already got the blog built. We just have to add content and change the layout. You also have homework. Yes, we're going to be a glimmer a day.
That's not what she's talking about. I have schoolwork.
Oh, really?
I haven't even looked at my class for this week yet. And I didn't turn in stuff on Sunday night because I didn't get back home.
Yep. Stan woke up and said, "Fuck it, I'm done."
I did not. I was just.
We would have had a plan in store.
I had a plan. I just didn't have to follow through.
Or you sit there and wait until Sunday when everything's fucking due. Just do it. It's so nice when you don't have to stress about it. If you do it like 4 days before it's due. Tomorrow, I plan on doing my anthropology class so I can get it done. I did it last week at Thursday. Friday, I'm going to be at the Edgar Allan Poe Speakeasy in Boulder. And so I will be doing a review on that for Colorado Plays, Rider Sanctuary, and my school.
That sounds fun.
And so I don't know if I want to do much on Friday, but I want to make sure my classes are done.
Yeah.
So.
Okay, thank you so much for joining us, everybody. We greatly appreciate it. Have a great night. Remember, a glimmer a day this week. Keep track of them. We'll go over them. We'll talk about them.
A glimmer a day keeps the vampires away.
You might attract the vampires.
Right. It's during the daylight. Glimmer. And then Blade come up from behind him.
Yeah. Have a great week, guys. We got this. And take care of yourself, and we will see you next week.
We'll see you next time. Makeup and corset in 2 weeks. Oh, God. 10 days. Or 14 days to lose 10 pounds. I got this.
I'm tired.